the joy level. And so Romy's going to explain some of the categories for that.
So we're just going to go over, and I know some of you have read the Lamont book. We're just going to give you a brief synopsis of what each category is. We're going to review some videos and then hopefully pull out some strategies that you see and categorize them into these different Lamont categories. You do have overviews in your packet, but right now I'm just going to run through them so that when you're watching the video you can look for these things. So the first thing to up the joy factor is fun and games. And I know that a lot of teachers find this really easy to do with sight word games, Jeopardy. We walked in and just got playing Jeopardy. And then also, I guess, an us and them kind of dynamic. So creating an usness in your class, whether through nicknames or specific like chants that you just do with your kids, and they know it's like, you know, your special cultural thing, your special space, is the second category. The third one is drama, song, and dance. And I think everyone knows that when you do things singing, or when you have song and dance in your class, it just makes it a much happier place. And then the next category is suspense and surprise. And I think this is a great one for low energy, you know, teachers that aren't necessarily very energetic or enthusiastic all the time. It's a really easy strategy to use, and it's doing things like hiding things in envelopes and having, you know, little kids going around the room trying to find their next letter they're going to learn. So that's suspense and surprise. And then the last one is humor, so just ways that you know, make fun, quirky jokes with your kids and have them laughing in class. So those are the 5 categories we're going to be looking at as we view both high energy and low energy teachers. And so we tried to pull some videos from Rocket Ship and then also from Uncommon Schools of teachers that are both really enthusiastic and then also ones that aren't necessarily always really high energy, so that you could look at different strategies that you could take that are kind of more aligned with your personal style.
So we're going to watch...
So we're going to go ahead and move on then to another high energy? Low energy. We're going to do another low energy for lower grades. Bear with me.
Trucker chair, cheese and grater.
And so looking for some different strategies that we might not have talked about yet.
Here we go. What sound is? What sound? Yeah. What sound? Ooh, that's a quick sound. Say it quick in your mouth. What sound? Yeah. What sound? Yeah. Imai, that sound is? Yeah. Quadia, that sound is? Yeah. What sound? What sound? What sound? Nice job. Mercy, that sound is? Yeah. Nice job. Let's do some more sound. This sound is good. What's up? Good. Good. What's up? Good. Shh. Return. Say it fast. What's up? What's up? Ooh, let's play teacher versus student game. Uh-oh. Mr. Davis, sad face. Skylar, happy face. If I win, I get the cross. You guys. If you win, you get the cross. All right, here's how you win. Say all your sounds and you win. Ready? Come here. Leave it right there. Hold it in there. Here we go. You need 4 sounds to win our game. Don't get tricked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say that. Oh, that's 2. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say that. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say that. Mr. Davis won. Ah, Scholars won. All right. Oh, I need a friend. Jaden, mystery cup. Let's see what the mystery cup is.
Okay, I just wanted to leave it for a little bit during that mystery cup. But what did you notice from that one? A little bit of some different strategies and techniques we were using.
Games?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the kids were really into the teacher versus student game. You know, posing himself against the students really got them engaged, and of course, who doesn't want to beat their teacher at a game? Yes.
It was rhythmic, in terms of, hey, we're going to play this game, and then you had to get excited through song.
Yeah. I mean, definitely that usness, right? It was a routine that they'd been used to, like a game that they had definitely played before. Any other strategies?
Surprise.
Definitely suspense and surprise, I think. Not knowing which one he was going to point to, maybe that's surprise. But then also at the end, too, when he's picking someone that can come up and, cross his face out, which kid doesn't want to cross his face out, he's pulling from a mystery cup. So no one knows who's really going to get picked. It's, that element of, ooh, I need to pay attention, I'm excited. Yeah, so definitely, and I think just the way that he poses the faces, too, he has a little bit of humor in there. A lot of different things going on in his class, and it's not necessarily needing a lot of enthusiasm and high energy. He's excited, but it's definitely still within his, domain of being able to, go through easily. We are now going to go ahead and transition into, looking at our own practices. Before we talk about strategies that we can infuse and think about to add to what we're already doing, we want to go ahead and look at the practices that we've already been executing and implementing and see what of those would we classify as being joyful. Like, what are we already doing to create these kinds of things that are going to engage students for their academics. And so we're going to hand out Post-its and ask you to reflect for a moment within your groups and talk about some things, and then we're going to have you come up and share out and put them in the process grid, so specifically which practices and kind of classifying them. And if there's not a, one classification, that's okay, you can talk about that.
So you have Post-its on your tables, let me know if you need more. And so we'll
Yeah, so we're going to do an activity, and right now we're going to move into groups based on position. So we're actually going to do lower grade levels, so K1, K through 2, and then upper grade level, 3 through 5. And then we're going to have RTI tutors together, and then Learning Lab staff together. And so we're going to do a T-chart. We're going to give you a T-chart to make in the next 10 minutes. And what you're going to be thinking about is a really tough part of your day. So something, like the few minutes where you find are the least joyful, and brainstorm strategies that you can use based on, some of the things that we've discussed in these categories to make it happier. So I'll give you an example. A part of my day that I find the hardest is when we're filling out our behavior chart because we're no longer using it, and a lot of the kids then use that space to, they're supposed to be working in zone 1 to get a little excited and start talking about all these other things, and then the noise elevates, and that just, brings my stress level up a little bit and takes a little longer. So the past week or so, I've been trying to do things a little differently, and so I've taken the songs we've been using at lunch that they know really well, and they have motions to and everything, and I start playing it on the background. So all of a sudden now we have the class singing Man in the Mirror while we're packing up and doing the behavior chart, and it's actually, it definitely makes me happier, and it definitely makes them happier. And so on your left side of your column you can put, okay, transition or behavior chart moment, and then on the right side, something that you could do, okay, playing lunch songs in the background to hopefully make it a little bit better. And so we're going to give you, and it's, it's supposed to be someone engaged, and they can say it back and throw it to me, and it's actually been working really well.
So is this C here?
So tough part of your day here, and then strategy that you want to implement to help you. Or just...
blending is the hard part, and then going home, backing up. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I like that idea.
And then Rebecca does, have you seen the way that she does her blending? And so I've incorporated it so much better. So after she has all of the words and then the lines, they have to do like a...
It changes. Like right now we're doing some stuff in writing, reading workshop where we're going to fiction text features, and it's kind of gotten more and more.
And so you have all the words there. So it's like
feature, like
you've done the blending, right? And so that's the hard part. But then center vids, if we